name is Imelda and welcome to Skillopedia, a place to learn skills for the real world. Life brings us many situations and some of them are so bad that they catch you in the wrong place. You don't know what is the best way to react. Even worse, you don't react at all. Am I correct? So today we will be exploring such situations, especially when you are in office, and their escape routes. So let's get started. The first point I have for you is candid emails. Yes, we all agree we have friends in our office. We share things, we share information. We don't want everyone to know, especially our bosses. I'll tell you an example. I had a situation, I had a project that was given to me and I was not really happy about it. You know what I did? I wrote a very nasty, very sarcastic email to my friends. But unfortunately, I forgot to check who am I sending to, and that mail went straight to my boss. Guess how awkward it would have been for me. My boss, as soon as he received the email, he called me into his office. I was nervous, I was shaking in fear, don't know what to do. He called me in, we talked, something very casual, he didn't say anything about it, and I went out of the room. But trust me, my legs were still shaking. I could not believe I did something like that. So my advice for you is never write candid emails when you are in office. And especially, even if you're writing an email, always check the sender's information because those two things make a lot of difference and it will help you avoid awkward situations regarding your emails. The next situation I have for you is to be caught distracted in a meeting. I'm sure you would agree that all the meetings that you attend do not go the way you expected them to be. You have a tendency, and it's human, to get distracted. You start thinking something else, anything except what is happening in the meeting. Now imagine if somebody throws a question at you during the meeting and you don't know what are they talking about. It will be the most awkward situation because now everyone will be looking at you. My advice for you is start taking notes. That will help you a lot. Why? Because notes or taking notes will help you focus. And next time, if somebody is asking you a question, you know how to answer actively and the right thing. Also, if you have a doubt, if you think the meeting is not going in the right direction, you can stop them and let them know, hey, you know what? I think this point is more valid than that point. This will help you improve the credibility in front of your supervisors as well as your colleagues. So next time, if you're entering a meeting room, please take a notepad and a pen. The next, but the most difficult situation I have for you is telling someone about their body odor. It is one of the most awkward situations that you can ever face. Imagine this. John works with Clark, Sandy, Isabella and everybody else. But John's boss calls him and says, hey John, can you ask Clark to smell differently? I mean, he's sweating. Could you ask him to use a perfume or a cologne? It's making everybody feel uncomfortable. Imagine how John would feel. Why should he be the bad guy? But yes, the boss has given you something and you've got to do it. So what's the way you can do it? Well, this is what John should do. Clark, can you step aside? We need to talk. First step, ask him to step aside and let him know that you are going to talk to him. Second, some of our colleagues have noticed that you smell a little differently when you're in office. Tip number 2, please do not mention who complained about him. It's not nice, it's not ethical. Just make it vague, just say, some of us have noticed. So, Clark, some of us have noticed that you smelled differently or you smell differently in office. Step number 3, offer a solution. Perhaps you may want to use this perfume or this cologne. It's very new in the market and I'm sure you would love it. So, offer a solution. Step number 4. Ask his thoughts. What do you think about it, Clark? Now, this entire conversation will help Clark give some time to understand what is happening. It will help him to be receptive rather defensive. Imagine if I step aside or if I tell about this in front of everybody. Clark, you smell bad and I want you to change your perfume. Imagine how awkward or how bad it is for Clark. He will never face your colleagues again. Am I correct? So please be sensitive. Let me recap. Ask him to step aside. Tell the situation in a polite and a diplomatic way. Offer a solution and ask for his thought. Okay, so next time you have an awkward situation for a body odor, you know exactly what to do. The next situation is quite common in a day-to-day office life. We encounter such situations quite often. What is it? Uncomfortable topics. You know and I know that there are some people who love to talk things with sexual references. Now that, as a female, makes me feel very uncomfortable. And if you are such a person and if you are feeling uncomfortable with such topics, well, this is what you should do. Ask the person to step aside and let the person know how uncomfortable you feel while he's talking something like that. And ask him politely if he can avoid such topics. If you do not tell him how you feel, he will never know and he will repeat the mistakes. Also, that may make another lady feel uncomfortable. So men, do not talk about anything with sexual references or religion in your office. That may make a lot of people uncomfortable. And ladies, if you are feeling uncomfortable, it's best to let the other person know, politely but assertively. And the last one I have for you is too close to be comfortable. Very rare, very seldom, but it does happen that somebody may be standing very close to you and that makes you feel very uncomfortable. Maybe because your definition of space is different than his or her definition of space. And if someone is standing too close to you, which you think is not right, this is what you're supposed to do. Let me give you an example. I have my boss, or once I had my boss, who was working on something and he didn't realize he was standing right behind me. So close that I could feel his breath on my neck. I felt awkward, I felt a little shocked. What did I do? I turned around and faced him and started a casual conversation. Hey, how are you doing? How was your day so far? How was the meeting? That conversation, while looking at his eyes, looking at him, facing him, made him realize the distance, lack of distance between us. He himself stepped aside and we continued with the conversation. Yes, it may not be possible and it may sound a little rude to tell the person off, dude, step aside, you're too close to me. Perhaps this may help you. So next time, if you have someone way too close to you or standing way too close to you, step aside, turn around, look straight in his eyes and start a normal conversation. This will help the other person realize the lack of distance between both of you. So next time, if you're caught in an awkward situation, I hope you know exactly what to do. I really hope you found these tips useful. I will be back with a new session. Until then, stay healthy, have fun, be good, but more importantly, subscribe to our channel Skillopedia, place to learn skills for the real world.